In this video, we'll explore a diverse selection of captivating new book releases that are sure to pique the interest of avid readers. From heartwarming tales of friendship and community to thrilling mysteries and thought-provoking satires, this lineup offers something for every literary taste. Let's dive in and discover what these exciting new titles have in store. The Secret Lives of Booksellers and Librarians by James Patterson. This celebration of the world of books is filled with true stories from the booksellers and librarians, the superheroes of reading as told to the greatest storyteller of our time, James Patterson. Hey, book lovers! I've got an exciting new read to tell you about. The Secret Lives of Booksellers and Librarians by James Patterson. This book celebrates the unsung heroes who connect readers with their next favorite book. Booksellers and librarians are real-life superheroes, detectives, treasure hunters, matchmakers, advocates, and visionaries who create book joy. This behind-the-scenes look promises true stories that will make you laugh, cry, and marvel at the power of reading. If you're a book lover like me, you won't want to miss this celebration of the brilliant minds who live and breathe literature every day. The Secret Lives of Booksellers and Librarians hits shelves on April 8th. Be sure to pre-order your copy now. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. All You Need Is Love by Peter Brown. All You Need Is Love is a groundbreaking oral history of one of the most enduring musical acts of all time. The material is comprised of intimate interviews with Paul McCartney, Yoko Ono, George Harrison, Ringo Starr, their families, friends, and business associates. Hey everyone, I'm excited to share a new book that provides a groundbreaking look into the lives of the legendary Beatles. All You Need Is Love, The Beatles in Their Own Words by Peter Brown. This oral history features intimate, never-before-seen interviews with Paul McCartney, Yoko Ono, George Harrison, Ringo Starr, and their inner circle, conducted in 1980 to 1981. These candid conversations offer unique insights and contribute to understanding the band's breakup. What makes this book so special is that only a small portion of these interviews have been revealed before. The stories, experiences, and perspectives shared have immense historical value, giving us a raw, unfiltered view into the personal lives of the Beatles. If you're a fan of the band or music history, I highly recommend checking out All You Need Is Love when it releases on April 9, 2024. Order your copy now to dive deep into this treasure trove of Beatles history. A full review of this book is also available from our YouTube channel. A Better World by Sara Langan. A cunning, outside-the-box satirical thriller about a family's odyssey into an exclusive enclave for the wealthy that might not be as ideal as it seems. Hey, everyone, I've got an exciting new book recommendation for you today. A Better World by Sara Langan. This cunning, satirical thriller follows the farmer Bowen family as they're offered the chance to relocate to the exclusive, walled-off community of Plymouth Valley. At first, this place seems like a true utopia: clean air, full pantries, top-notch schools. But as the family tries to fit in with the distrustful, pampered locals, they realize something sinister is lurking beneath the surface. The residents adhere to a mysterious set of customs called hollow, and the more the farmer Bones learn, the more frightened they become. Should they fight to stay in this seemingly perfect community, or should they try to escape? This timely, thrilling story is a must-read exploration of wealth, power, and the dangers of isolationism. I can't wait to dive in. Let me know if you check it out. A full review is also available from our main YouTube channel. The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo. From the #1 New York Times best-selling author Leigh Bardugo comes a spellbinding novel set in the Spanish Golden Age. Hey there, book lovers! I'm thrilled to share an exciting new release with you today. The Familiar by the incredible Leigh Bardugo. This spellbinding novel is set to hit shelves on April 9, 2024, and it's a must-read for fans of historical fantasy. The story follows Lucia Cotado, a scullion living in the shabby streets of Madrid, who possesses a talent for little miracles. When her mistress discovers Lucia's gifts, she forces the young woman to use her powers to improve the family's social standing. But as Lucia's notoriety grows, so does the danger, as she catches the eye of the disgraced royal secretary, Antonio Pérez, who will stop at nothing to regain the king's favor. With its captivating blend of fantasy, historical fiction, and high-stakes intrigue, The Familiar promises to be a spellbinding read. Order your copy now, and get ready to be swept away by Leigh Bardugo's masterful storytelling. A full review is available from our YouTube channel. The Fellowship of Puzzlemakers by Samuel Burr. An extraordinary, gloriously uplifting novel about the power of friendship and the puzzling ties that bind us. Today I'm excited to tell you about a heartwarming new novel you won't want to miss, The Fellowship of Puzzlemakers by Samuel Burr. This gloriously uplifting story follows the life of Clayton Stumper, a young man raised by a group of eccentric enigmatologists after being abandoned as a baby on the steps of their puzzle-making commune. When the maternal figure in Clayton's life passes away, she leaves him with one final puzzle, a quest to uncover the mystery of his parentage and prepare him for life beyond the walls of the Fellowship. What unfolds is a charming tale about the power of friendship, family, and finding your people, no matter your age. Described as pure joy, this book celebrates community, identity, and the puzzling ties that bind us. If you're a fan of heartwarming fiction, I highly recommend ordering The Fellowship of Puzzlemakers from the link below. Let me know if you have any other questions. A full review is also available from our YouTube channel. The Gathering by C.J. Tudor. A detective investigating a grisly crime in rural Alaska finds herself caught up in the dark secrets and superstitions of a small town in this riveting novel from the acclaimed author of The Chalk Man. Attention, fellow book enthusiasts. Today, I'm excited to share with you an upcoming thriller that's sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. The Gathering by the acclaimed author C.J. Tudor is set to hit the shelves on April 9, 2024. In a small Alaskan town, a gruesome murder occurs, with a young boy found with his throat ripped out and all his blood drained. The townspeople believe the colony, a community of ostracized vampires, is responsible. Detective Barbara Atkins, a specialist in vampire killings, is called in to investigate, and she enlists the help of a former sheriff, Jensen Tucker, who knows the colony better than anyone. As Atkins and Tucker delve into the town's dark history, they uncover secrets more twisted than they could have imagined. The Gathering is a must-read for fans of supernatural thrillers. Mark your calendars for April 9th, and get ready to be captivated by this gripping tale. There is a full review on our YouTube channel. The House of Broken Bricks by Fiona Williams. Every marriage has its seasons. It's autumn when we meet Tess, but her relationship with Richard is in a deep, cold winter. A winter so harsh, their union may never see the bright light of spring. Attention, book lovers. I'm thrilled to share a new must-read novel with you today, The House of Broken Bricks by Fiona Williams, set to be published on April 9, 2024. This poignant story follows Tess, a Londoner whose relationship with Richard transports her from the Jamaican diaspora to the English countryside. As they settle in, the arrival of their biracial twins recasts the family dynamic, stirring up complex feelings and questions of belonging. Tess yearns for her old life, while Richard avoids the difficult conversations they need to have. The House of Broken Bricks promises to be a powerful exploration of family, identity, and the nuances of race and relationships. If you're a fan of literary fiction that delves into important social themes, this book should be on your radar. Mark your calendars for April 9th and get ready to dive into this captivating read. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this book. Happy reading. There is a full review on our channel. MANIA by Lionel Shriver. Set in a parallel yet all too familiar near past, a brilliant, subversive novel about a lifelong friendship threatened by culture wars, from the New York Times best-selling author. Hey everyone, I've got an exciting new book recommendation for you today, MANIA by the acclaimed author Lionel Shriver. This dystopian novel is set in a parallel 2011 where the mental parity movement takes hold, embracing the idea that there is no such thing as variable human intelligence. The story follows Pearson Converse, a college instructor who rebelled against her Jehovah's Witness upbringing. Now, she's enraged by the way the mental parity movement is crushing the spirits of her exceptionally bright children in school. Pearson finds solace in her best friend, a media commentator, until their political differences become irreconcilable and their lifelong relationship implodes. With echoes of Philip Roth's The Human Stain, MANIA promises to be a sharp, acerbic, and darkly funny exploration of the road to a delusional, self-destructive egalitarianism. If you're a fan of thought-provoking dystopian fiction, this is a must-read. Let me know if you have any questions. A full review is available from our YouTube channel. The Twilight Garden by Sara Nisha Adams. Two feuding neighbors unite to resurrect a neglected city garden in this uplifting and quietly joyful novel by Sara Nisha Adams, author of the beloved The Reading List. Hey everyone, I'm excited to share a new book with you today, The Twilight Garden by Sara Nisha Adams, published on April 9, 2024. This heartwarming story follows two feuding neighbors, Winston and Bernice, who live on Eastbourne Road in London. Between their houses sits a neglected community garden, once a vibrant oasis for the neighborhood. When a mysterious package of old garden photos arrives, it plants a seed in both Winston and Bernice, making them wonder if they could work together to resurrect this special place. What follows is a quietly joyful tale about the power of community, the beauty of nature, and how even unlikely neighbors can come together for a greater good. If you're a fan of uplifting fiction that celebrates the small moments in life, I highly recommend adding The Twilight Garden to your reading list. Let me know if you do in the comments below. The Garden by Clare Beams. The discovery of a secret garden with unknown powers fuels this page-turning and psychologically thrilling tale of women yearning to become mothers and the ways the female body has always been policed and manipulated. From the award-winning author of The Illness Lesson. Attention, book lovers. I'm thrilled to share an exciting new release that's sure to captivate your imagination. The Garden by Clare Beams is a gripping Gothic novel that delves into the complexities of motherhood, the female body, and the power of the unknown. Set in 1948, the story follows Irene Willard, a woman who has experienced multiple miscarriages. Seeking a cure, she arrives at an isolated hospital in the Berkshires, where a husband and wife team of doctors are pioneering experimental treatments. But as Irene explores the grounds, she discovers a mysterious walled garden, a place imbued with its own powers. As the doctor's plans unravel, Irene and her fellow patients make a desperate bid to harness the garden's secrets. If you're drawn to Gothic fiction, psychological thrillers, and stories that delve into the complexities of the female experience, The Garden is a must-read. Mark your calendars for April 9, 2024, and be sure to pick up a copy of this captivating new novel. Happy reading! And I'll see you again soon with more book recommendations. This curated collection of upcoming book releases showcases the remarkable breadth and depth of contemporary literature. Whether you're drawn to intimate character studies, sweeping historical sagas, or genre-bending narratives, there is sure to be a title here that will capture your imagination and transport you to new and fascinating worlds. I hope this overview has inspired you to add a few of these highly anticipated books to your reading list. Let us know in the comments below. Goodbye.